Hey guys, just here with an update just to let you all know that we're all human. You can't treat people as lower you. We're all equal in one way or another, and as people, we're always equal, fair to one another. No one's higher, no one's lower than you. We're all the same. That doesn't just because you think that way doesn't mean that it is that way. It's unfair to treat people unfairly and with such disrespect to dehumanize them as people. You can't do that. You gotta treat them fairly, otherwise, you're gonna lose everything you have. That's not how life works. You can't just throw out your biggest egotistical attitude and think you're gonna get far with it. You're not. I've put through a lot, and I know I have my own moments where I lash at people and stuff, but there's never a day where I think I'm better than a person, and neither am I gonna stand for that. It's not right. There's nothing that I will stand for so strongly other than giving people the respect they deserve and to be fair and equal as a person. There is only so much you can take before it starts to emotionally destroy you. And if you're able to stay stable through all of that, then I'm gonna question it because I know that nobody is the same and everybody's unique and different in their own ways. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not gonna put up with disrespect and trying to hurt me because you think that you're better than me or better than anyone else. It's not okay. There's nothing more than I hate than when people say that they're the greatest or that they're better than you or whatever the case may be. It's not okay and it's not acceptable whatsoever. I know that there are times where it's in the moment, but still, when it's on such a daily basis, it starts to get to people. And in that case, it's slowly rubbing off on me. And I kind of hate that. I grew up with the family that was heavily on manners and being fair to one another, treating each other with respect and being kind. And when I get shoved down for me not being perfect, I start to question what really goes on. And it makes me question myself. Was I raised right or was I raised wrong? Who's in the right here? And it kills me to think that I feel like that I'm just running out of places to fit into because of that issue. I don't know what else to do. I'm losing half of the people that I'm friends with and on a daily. I've lost so much, which that's life. It sucks. Yeah, I need to get over it. But over the same issue, it's a bit much. And it kind of saddens me that it's happening to nearly everyone. The way how life is being portrayed now as this ball of hate is it's not okay. When you have a world that is filled with such hate and no balance, everything's gonna fall apart right in front of you. You're gonna lose everything. And when I'm one of the only positive people around in my group, that seems to be nowadays, I feel like I'm out of place. And if I keep hanging around these people, it's gonna tear me apart. It's been for years now, and I'm just trying to fight with it because I want to keep friends. But yeah, and I know that friends aren't what you need to get through life, but it's what's helped me get this far as I have. I know it ain't that far I've made it through, but You know, just the little that I got has been helping me, and I appreciate the few that have been sticking with me and have been loyal since day one. I'm losing a lot, but you know, just having these few good ones is what's nice to have. But I try to be the best that I can be and try to do the best I can for my friends, because when you got people around you that care for you and will truly support you, you will be able to get much further in life. And if that person that likes to drive people down and depict them from being who they really are, and if they, I'll applaud you if you manage to make it for far. I just, how I see the world is if it isn't balanced like things should be, you're just gonna fall apart. It's emotions. There's if you're always happy, you're gonna get bored of things. You're not gonna enjoy life because you're gonna be so overfilled with happiness that there's nothing else to keep you happy. You're gonna run out, and if you're always miserable, you're just gonna be in this slump that you'll be in this hole. You won't be able to get yourself out. You gotta find a perfect balance, but it sure seems that finding a balance isn't gonna happen nowadays, to be all honest with you. It seems to be slowly fading away as each generation moves on and on. And as in 2019, hoping for a better beginning and a happy end. I don't know where else to put myself here, because thinking that the year would be starting off fresh and things would have a better change than what they've had so far is just not happening. It feels like things are just going more and more downhill in this mess of hate and aggravation towards people. And I know a lot of people say, well, just let those people go and find some new ones. Which, yeah, I know, and it's not as easy as it sounds. I've tried, and it's not that I have this crippling anxiety of talking to people and trying to make new friends. It's just the fact that I don't want to fit into the crowd that is coming of the coming years. You know, I don't know how else to really say it, and keeping most things to myself because I don't want to come off wrong and say the right things that I'm gonna regret. But it's hard finding new friends nowadays. It really is, because again, as I've mentioned before, with finding people that have a good balance and have less negativity than positivity, it's it's difficult. I've tried, and I want to give up. Really, I do, but I can't. It's life, and I have the will to keep fighting for it, and that's why I keep trying to put up with some of the friends that I have. Is because I don't want to give up on them. I don't want to give up on anybody. You know, and I've had a really hard relationship with somebody a few years ago, and it tore me apart. And I sat down for all these years, just thinking, and the last thing I remember saying to her was that I hated her and I didn't like that. And recently got back in contact, and I talked for a little bit, apologized, and we moved on. But you know, that's completely different, and it's deriving to want to keep trying on people that don't want to put in the same effort in return. And I don't want to keep going on and making pointless gibberish nonsense that most people won't seem to understand what it feels like, at least. But if you're a person out there, and if you see this, and if you're ever feeling down, and if you need someone to talk to, I will gladly take the time out of the day, and I will talk with you. I want to help. I know what it feels like to be left behind, so it seems. But anyways, Thank you guys for watching, and if you have, please leave a like if you can share the same experience as I have. Please comment down below if you need help. I will be there. I read every single comment on this video. So please leave a like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Later.